Is that any better? Is that any better? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. If it doesn't get better with this, I'm just gonna unplug the mic, but it was off. Somehow I gotta repeat. I'll wait for y'all to tell me. Since we're doing the ancestral thing, I brought out my ancestral cards, the ones that I leave on my altar. Let me know, Lee, somebody, I don't see your name. Let me know you can hear me. Cool, cool. So I've been doing ancestor money. I want to burn some tonight, so I'm gonna do it on live for you all. It's like Chinese money or Asian money of some sort. I think this one is like 1 trillion, maybe 1 billion. It's a whole bunch of zeros. Okay. Um, if you do it in our dollars, like if you use USD dollars, it's only going to equate over in the spiritual world as like you do $20, it's $25, it's five. So you want to use this. It's on Joss paper. You just write on it to my ancestors, both known and unknown. Please accept for your sacrifice to settle karmic debt, things like that. And for whatever you want them to have it for, they say you can write requests on there if you're trying to manifest something or if you want their blessings or protection, you can. I normally don't do that. I just try to give to them. I know they're going to bless me anyway. So, yeah, I try to do when you can do it once a day, once a week. I try to do it every day, but sometimes I'll do it once a week or once every 2 weeks. Hey, how are you? So you can also write the name of the ancestor that you want to give it to. So when you start off doing it, you want to fold it towards you. I just do it twice. It'll probably get a little smoky in here, but it's not too bad. And fold it towards me again. How are you? I think that's Melissa. If you burn $100, it'll equate to $100 over there. So sorry you all couldn't hear me. I forgot to turn the mic on. And they say when you burn it, it's supposed to burn green. I just think it's how the paper burns, but the first time I burned it, I didn't see green. I almost panicked. So if it burns green, I understand. But if it burns green, it's just a sign that the ancestors have accepted it. I kind of want to know which one. I'm gonna do these later. Okay, we'll do this one first. Yeah. And I do mine in like a little old pot that I have. You can get like something that's fireproof, um, cast iron, those little things. I normally have a long lighter, for like fireplaces and stuff. But they died. I kind of see the green flame. I'm just gonna put that in there. Let this catch. Yes, I definitely see it. And it'll get kind of big here. If it burns, I'll just kind of put it in there. And we're gonna read with these tonight. Burning nice and green. I like that all the way down. When you're done, you can take the ashes and put them around a tree. You can bury them underneath that tree. Thank you. I appreciate you. And you can some people say you can wash it down the drain, but I recommend like putting it around a tree or whatnot. It's great to do for your lineage to kind of help them settle certain things if they need money over there. I know the guy on the money is considered like um, the god of money or something like that. But that's like what they look like when they're all done. That's what I burn in. So you see like the old ash that's still there. And now we're going to go ahead and start with our readings. Of course, breaking them down by elements. We're going to start with water first, then we're going to do earth, then fire, then air. And then if you all are interested in any readings, $10 of course. Everyone that I spoke with earlier today when I opened my line, I appreciate you all. You all come in here. We're just going to do a 3-card spread just to kind of give us an update for the week. Got my candles burning. I've been burning candles all day, so having my water out. So this is a new one. Hopefully it'll burn down while we're on live, but if not, I'll let it burn until I go to sleep. All the way out. I know it's kind of late. I wanted to get on a little bit earlier, but I had some things go on, so I had to take a moment for that. Start out with water. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. 2 seconds, y'all. I like to read with my ring going. My hematite ring, my white buffalo turquoise, I think, and pink opal. Selenite. This was gifted to me by a client that I read for. She gave this to me. It's a little selenite thing. So I like to wear this one now. And it was hers too. She wanted me to have it. So I like to make sure that I wear it. No, she jumped out of the tree when it got really windy that day, but I haven't seen her. The fire department came by and he was like, "Well, what cat?" So I don't know if he got her down and she ran off and he thought she'd come around, or if she really wasn't there when he pulled up. So I don't know where she's at. Open me up to the energy of our water signs. Let's see. Showing up for this week all the way until Sunday. See what the situation is. What's the current situation they'll be dealing with? Highlight the situation. Our water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, will be dealing with this week all the way up until Sunday. Spirits, show me the... Can they change? Can they not change about the situation? Can they change? So there's still some confusion that's being made here, maybe a judgment call here that you were looking for, a decision. One of the things you can't change is the separation, the fact that you're parting ways with something or that something got in the way of something that you wanted. This could be a lover, this could be a breakup. At the end of the day, what you can change is you still going after the same thing. You can find your drive to go after something new and not give up after this has been over. I do see there being something that's conflicting or something that caused some kind of confusion. You can't change where you are, but you can desire to want something else or to stop putting energy towards it. I feel like this could be someone that you have a friendship with, someone that you're close with, but you all are kind of really standoffish on your communication here. It was a difficult decision made, even though apologies were there. Someone still was kind of sneaky, and that's what ruined the overall happiness of it. What you can't change, yeah, I feel like this is something that you have to be learned that has to be learned from. At this point, no apologies are going to fix this situation. The separation is definitely there. And you have to decide to move forward and kind of build stability for yourself and learn the lesson, still be guided. I do feel like you kind of hold back. And that's kind of what, by not being honest with yourself, by not seeing the truth of the matter, and trusting your intuition there, that's kind of what makes you anxious and you're still waiting to get some of the benefits that you will have in the long term. And it's like you're moving towards it consistently, but it's very slow, very steady. I feel like you need to face some kind of truths, accept them, make peace with them to move on. What can be changed? Yeah, I mean, you can still find happiness. You can still release from this. You can heal. What you once wanted that you could not obtain, it doesn't mean that you're doomed at this point. This was a past situation. I feel like since then you've had other opportunities that you just weren't interested in. But I do feel that as you are healing, times are changing here. You may not look back on the past anymore. You know, you may often even see how you were unhappy or someone else possibly wasn't doing their part. Whatever the case may be, you find the strength to move forward, even if that person remains bitter, um, feeling that you could be seeing other people or having some kind of enjoyment or kind of enjoying life and you're able to move on. Even if they're still bitter and they hold on to the past, you don't have to. And it's going to take strength for you to be able to let that go and move forward, whether they still want to hold certain things over your head or not. And that is what I have for you, water signs. Gemini energy there, Virgo energy, light air, not even light air, but that's more like judgment I'm seeing. Let's go ahead and jump in with earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tell me the situation they'll be facing this week, the highlighted situation they'll be facing this week. Earth signs. What can they not change? What can be changed? I feel like you're moving ahead. You know, I feel like you feel very inspired, and that's something that you can control. What it is you're passionate about, where it is you want to head forward in life, being blessed, what comes through for you, how spirit speaks through you. That's something that you can change. You can always grow in that. What you can't change is the betrayal. If you felt like stabbed in the back, there could be something difficult or some kind of ending here that's very painful that you don't yet see the beauty or the blessing in. And I feel like what has happened has happened. I feel like you can offer your support, offer your love, and really care and be genuine, but you can't change what's happened, be this to you or to someone else. Tell me the situation. I feel like you were waiting on something, but the waiting is done. Time has changed. It was fated. I don't feel like you're worried about what's ahead. It's just time to get moving. You've been prolonging this and it's caused you a lot of stress. So to finally begin to move forward on this, it kind of releases you from your mind here at this point. I feel like in the past, if you were worried or stuck in your mind, it was because you weren't pushing forward and investing in this endeavor. You were waiting on something. Now that you've decided to stop waiting, it's like your mind is now yours. What can't be changed? Possibly waiting on communication from something. It's like you're letting it go. I feel like this is someone who definitely betrayed you. They were deceitful. Their words maybe came and stabbed you in the back, and that's what you can't get over, that they fooled you, or that they had their way with you and they had a bunch of drama or cost conflict that was going on. So you immediately stopped giving, or maybe they stopped giving to that situation. And it's like, look, this situation is stressful for me. I'm very interested in you, but you know what? If something is to happen, I feel like something did happen. We could end this. You know, this is just one more thing. This is like the icing on the cake, and I was being very true here with you. And I have people watching me kind of deal with this situation now because of what you put me through. So you could be separating from someone or dealing with a separation, or could be burdened by some change that has happened where there are parted lovers, and you just want to offer your support there here. But at the end of the day, you know, again, there was some change, and we can't stop that. We can only support it. The fight that's going on, the deception that's going on, we can't feed that energy. I do feel that you'll be triumphant as long as you follow your heart and do what it is that you need to do. You'll be triumphant over those energies, and they could be upset, but oh well. They don't understand where the blessing lies. They're too busy wasting time, and you at one point, you know, were wasting time as well when you were involved with them. But somehow you kind of got out of that. You saw what was happening here, hangman in reverse, and you really started to love and respect yourself more, and knowing what it is you require out of a partner, out of a friendship. So you start to recover and you move forward and you have a lot of success, victory, still very popular here amongst people because nobody knows how you were able to get through this. And I feel like you keep a lot of that hidden, and it's a spiritual thing. They'll never be able to understand it, but you were under attack. And somehow now you're the one that everyone's giving attention to, but they meant to destroy that, to stop that. Cycle not complete. There's still new opportunities. Release and heal from this. You know, you may never really get the closure that you're seeking for, but you will move on and heal. Very painful. I see that. All right. How are you? Can't really see your name. I think it says, oh, Primrose. Hey, how are you? How's your night been? I appreciate all 7 of you in here tonight. Please catch the replay. We did burn some ancestor money here if anyone's interested. I'll probably burn another one at the end because I always said when I did this I was going to burn one for your ancestors. So before we get off, I'll make sure that I do one for, or do a couple for all of your ancestors as well. Oh, hey, Deb. How are you? We just finished water and earth. We're going to move into fire and air. I forgot. That's what I wanted to do. But this was kind of impromptu. When I introduced that or showed you all what I was interested in, I was thinking that it would be, you know, I'd have it planned out. But I was just like, I really needed to burn some, and I didn't want to be too late. My internet came back on at like 5. It was supposed to be on at like, they were supposed to start working on it at like 5. Then they said it'd be done at like 10:57, and it wasn't. And then they said like 4:57. I was telling my grandma like they never do it, and it's not gonna come on. It better not be a couple of days. And then Mr. TAK came by and was like, what did he say? He was like, oh, there's like 10 trucks down the street. It'll be on soon, and it was like on in like the next minute. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Are you guys still in? Tell me how the connection is. Melissa says she got bumped out. Her screen went gray. How's my quality, guys? No, why are we having issues? We're probably going to restart, guys. Because I just got a message from King and he can't comment. Like, what the heck is going on? No one else is commenting either. Am I here? Can you guys even see me? Am I here? Can you guys even see me? Okay, mine's working all right. Oh, you're back. Is it back? Yes, this is live. Is it back? Let me get out of here. Can you guys see me okay? I feel like my face is like half cut off. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. It must have glitched or something because Melissa said that she got kicked out too. So it must have glitched. I'm sorry. We are live. That's what Taraji said at the awards when Bang Rhymes and Tyrese was acting crazy. We live. We're gonna go ahead and get into fire signs and then air signs. It's a little 3-card spread, so they're not too long. Hey, how are you all? Appreciate all you guys coming in. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me. Can y'all hear me? I'll talk up. I think the mic like died on me. Sorry, guys. Some serious BS. This is my mic's fault. Actually, I don't even know if I could charge it now. I'll do it later. Can y'all hear me okay? We good now? We okay? My phone might be a little active, but we're gonna keep going. Okay, I'm not the mind, I'm not energy of the collective fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What situation will they be dealing with from now until Sunday? Please move our internal and external energies and open me up to their energy, all fire signs. What situation? What can they not change? What cannot be changed? What cannot be changed? And what can be changed? What can be changed? There could be some difficult information coming in that could disappoint you. I feel like what you can change is that you can close out this cycle in a new way and kind of move forward here and realize that this is something that is over and done. It may disappoint you, it may cause some kind of sadness, but this is something, it just is, it is what it is. It is the way that it is at this point, and you cannot change it. Whatever truth or clarity comes through, it is spiritual here, and it could be tough, but it has to be accepted. Now, I do feel there could be some kind of misfortune. You could feel a tad bit attacked, or like things are like getting over on top of you here. And there are some decisions that need to be made that you can't delay. And I feel like you're not taking action right now because you feel a little bit unstable within your foundation. There is help coming in or a swiftness here about you. So as long as you remain strong and have courage, I do feel like you'll overcome. Someone could be giving to you, or you could be able to give more, cover certain needs that you may have here, to share more here financially. And I feel like you're worried about it, but the worry stops you from putting forth the action that you need. Maybe looking at the situation how it is and not trusting it. Let's see, what cannot be changed here with this Five of Cups? Yeah, you can't change someone here, especially if they don't really support you. I mean, someone may feel like they get the win because they get the last word because they cause some kind of hurt, but this is a person who is emotionally off, emotionally unstable, and really no one wins. So there could be a break in communication, but don't worry because there will be some kind of healing that kind of comes to the situation. And I feel like you haven't moved towards it, or someone else hasn't, because they're still stuck on the past, unable to see the truth or release and have the courage to kind of heal. And I feel like they're used to just giving time, just giving a little bit of money here and there and acting like they're happy and everything is all right. But what they really want is very far from them, and there's a lot of pain that's there. I feel like you see very clearly of it. This is definitely a past situation or a past love, someone that still kind of spies and watches on you but doesn't really talk to you. It's a sad and disappointing situation, but there's not much you can do. Now, what can be done here? Let's see what you can change. Is you can just allow for truth, justice, and balance to kind of be at play here, because that's what's going on. The cycle has now closed out. So if you're not the one that's dealing with some kind of regret or disappointment, and it's someone else, there's nothing you can do about that. This is how things kind of need to be, how things will be. This could be a separation from someone who didn't value what it is that they had, and they could be trying to come in towards you, be it a family situation, but the ending has already taken place, so I don't see a restart. I do feel like you kind of slowed down some kind of communication, even though it's been coming in kind of heavy. But you're just trying to stay very balanced. You're trying to trying to stay focused, really open into new ideas. This is a situation that really winded you, possibly almost took you. And now you're just trying to do something new, finding a new stability here. There will be no more restarts if someone tries to come back in and enter into a family situation with you, or to take it where it resonates, or if you try to go into there will be no restart. It's like the toxicity, it's just done. It's just overwhelming at this point. Someone's feeling the aftermath a little bit too late here. Someone may be trying to heal it, but someone's not up for that task. Someone's not into moving towards it. Could be children involved. Could be a child that's getting ready to reach teen years, or that is there. Okay, that's what we have for you, fire signs. Let's go ahead and move into air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sorry guys, I gotta curl my hair. It's still a little out. It's been all different, which kind of ways, and I didn't have this thing on, so make it look a little like wet, wavy, loose beach curly kind of way tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Wet it and like lightweight blow dry it. I'll probably flat iron it. It's not gonna work. You know, I do no twist outs. Alright. Not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are doing this to my soul. Please allow me to keep the channel. Please open me up to the energy of our air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, anyone with heavy placements. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of the situation I'll be dealing with for this upcoming week here. Now until Sunday. Maybe something like that. Braided up or something. What cannot be changed about this for our air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What cannot be changed? And what can be changed? Talk about moving away. What can be changed? No, you can't make people be genuine. If you see someone and you know that they're false and you know I want to be open to them anymore, or you don't really want to offer your cup of love to them, that is all right. You've already released yourself from the situation. You see all their antics and how they come, and it's almost like whatever used to work on you in the past with this individual, it's like you see straight through it. It's fake. What you can't change about it is that now you've seen them. After you see the truth, there's no turning a blind eye to it. If it rubbed you the wrong way, it did it, and you just can't feed into it or entertain this bullshit anymore. Like, it's done. Now, I do feel like what you can change about it is just going on to achieve everything that you desire and want in life, making your life to be completely fulfilled. That is still in your control. But if you see someone as false or someone not really like being genuine with you, they're just kind of blowing smoke at you. It's like I can't unsee this at this point, and it's not going to work. I wish you would have come differently, and it could work. But because you come like this, there's no going back here. I do feel like it disappoints you, but you realize that the reason why you were so unhappy when you were dealing with them is because like they stopped you from really being able to put yourself to work, use your skills, make things comforting. And it's like, you know what? I see you now. You weren't ready to heal and move forward the way that I was, to pave the path that I was trying to pave for my own life. You at one point were really dependent on them here, knowing, trying to wait to see what was coming next. And I do feel like it stressed you out, really holding yourself back, waiting on this individual to kind of come and add some fuel to it or to be a partner here with you. And now it's like I'm ready to go on this journey by myself. And it does bring you some kind of worry, but at the same time, you know this person won't be along for the ride for you here. And I mean, as long as you stay focused and you work, it's going to be very successful for you. Lots of stability, lots of money. I mean, that's financial wealth as well as emotional wealth that I see here for you. So that's the situation that you're dealing with. Letting go of this energy actually opens up your path to what is for you. Right. And at this point, it's just so loud. It's like, did I fall for this in the past? Like, that used to get me going. Like, you could have tried harder, couldn't you? Could have came a little different. But they don't see that you've grown. Mentally enlightened at this point. What can't be changed? Yeah, like I said, you've already seen them for who they are. And I feel like even though there's still certain decisions that you have to make, you have like just grown up. You've elevated past them emotionally, and you're just ready to kind of move forward. And you know, there's still some things that need to be worked out. There's still some awakenings or some changes that you're waiting on, but they will come in, and they'll possibly come in without warning. They may come in throughout a situation where you're not really seeing clear, but you'll be very successful. Like, I don't know why this is working, but it's working. But you don't want false happiness, you want real happiness. So I feel like you're going about things differently, maybe going through very difficult endings at this time. But I do feel like you're just allowing yourself to kind of be free and not hold yourself back, and making decisions that are going to benefit you and your life and keep your passion driven. Appreciate all. How many is it? 11 of you in here. What can be changed here for the air signs? What can be changed with this 10 of Cups? What can they change? This is family environment, this overall emotional stability. Yeah, you can heal and overcome just about any doggone thing. Exactly. I feel like as you take time away, this isn't going to be that alone time where you feel isolated and alone and just overthinking. This is one that is productive. This is one that's doing soul growth and really going in and repairing these wounds here. And that's what's needed for this 10 of Cups here. I feel like somebody has kind of come back in and you saw their sneaky energy. You knew they weren't telling you the complete truth, and you didn't want to get tangled back up in their games or in their lies here. Even though you have a strong connection with them, they're not honest here. So there's not much we can build on, but I can honor the connection that we have. I know myself better by dealing here with you, and it's just we can communicate here and there. I'm not going to cut you off, but I have no more energy to continue on. The situation has abused me enough. You've taken your shot. You've done what you've had to do. I'm done. If this is all I got left in me, I'm not going to waste it on you. And it's the ending of pain. And we found our strength, and we're moving forward in control. Inspired here, rejuvenated, balanced. things may slow down here for you, but it's because you're not taking those opportunities because you feel like you need it. You'll still keep working and do what you need to do, but right now it's just kind of settling and healing your heart and really being in control of your own success at this point before you really get together with others. Week ahead, air signs. How was that, guys? You guys enjoy those reads? They're pretty quick. Pretty quick, pretty quick, pretty quick. Hear that? Your fish are bad. Fish don't take baths. What do? Drop some Dawn dish soap in there? Pretty much you see through somebody's bullshit, and what can't be changed is that you see them now. I think part of you low-key wishes that you could just go back and fall in, but you just see their bullshit too clear. And you're working on really healing and repairing your life and going after your true happiness, what's really going to fulfill you, your 10 of cups, whatever that may be for you. So what's going to happen? This person's taking enough shots at you here. They had their chance at you and they really sucked you dry, and it's like, if this is all I have left in me, I'm moving forward. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Cran. Let's see what we have here. Oh, that's okay, Melissa. I appreciate you, Lee. What you need from me? How's the music? Is the music too loud, guys? Okay. Give me 2 seconds here. Okay. Oh, that was keen. Let's see. All right, guys. They do. They really freaking do. I need to get mine is really bad because it's older. It's a 7, but I'm hoping that when I get a newer one, that it's better. I don't want to switch. When my business phone was really bad, wherever the heck that is, it's over there. I was gonna get a flip phone because Metro has like a flip phone, and I was really excited for it because you can get on like YouTube and stuff, and it was like old school. But then that phone just automatically started working. So I think, yeah, right, I'll never do that. And if I ain't forced into doing it, I ain't gonna do it, and it's only gonna be a temporary fix until I get the iPhone back. But I'm gonna upgrade all the phones soon once I can. Like, this phone really needs to go because I was just gonna like make that the business phone and get a new personal phone. But I'm probably gonna get on eBay and do my little upgrade there and get them both in running order. Yeah, I wonder if it was the update. I just got my iPad back because my daughter is like at my parents' house. I need to clean it, and it's acting funny when it wants to charge. So I think I need to kind of blow it out maybe because when I did that, it worked a little bit better. But I'll be pissed off if I have to upgrade this iPad that I just got not too long ago because of her. because I don't want to act right. So I'm gonna clean it, you know. Got a little sticky stuff on the back of it. I'm gonna clean it off. And cause the only thing I use it for is live. She didn't change my whole background and everything. It's like little anime cartoon, and all her games are in its own little folder or whatever. I'm gonna get it fixed up for myself, and hopefully it starts charging. But I do have Apple Care on it, so hopefully they'll fix little issues like that if I need it. Yeah, and they're going to send me a good iPad if they have to replace this one. But hopefully they can repair it if I ever need it. But I'm hoping that it doesn't get that far. Hoping I just clean it up, brush it out, and get a new charger for it, and it's fine. It's charging right now, okay. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. And she tore up my little case too. My eyes are going to see myself. Please allow me to do this. Open it to energy. Now team my phone. What's is it dying? Oh no. I like my HP for the computer. I don't know if I'd ever get I think if I got a Mac, I would need a backup PC just to keep myself sane, and I will only do it for the qualities of the FaceTime and being able to edit and have access to the same apps. I think if I had to type of paper or do like some search on it, I'd definitely grab my Microsoft. Blue chat bubbles. Not the mind, not the body. My eyes are the little smells. What's going on? What's his stalker this time? What's his stalker this time? Why did they stalk? Why did they stalk? Ooh, they can't walk away from you. They feel like they're being guided to you. This is someone that you've had a past relationship with, be it a friendship here. They're not too worried about it. They're not trapped in their mind the way that they used to be, like super worried about you, but they're not completely happy that they're not with you here. I think they think about ways that they can be guided back to you. They watch you because they haven't moved on. You know, they're not super trapped in their mind. They're able to move forward and focus in their life and think about where they need to go. But whenever they're facing their kind of shadow self, or they're trying to heal things from the past, thinking about how to move ahead, they think on you. They do a lot of thinking on you and how they felt around you, the passion you brought to their life, the creativity, the fun. They long for you to kind of come back in, but they know if they keep doing things their way, you're not going to return back to them, and they're just going to have to move forward. And they see you doing that kind of rapidly, but they're kind of bitter about whether if they don't get that love back from you that they had, you know, the fun, the celebrations, you were very, I think you're someone who was very, I don't want to say routine, but you have a good heart, and you have morals and values, and you always operate by them with them, and they knew what to expect. Even in the midst of fun, you always came in and helped them choose better for themselves and for their life, just because that was just how you moved. It was almost as if you moved in that way, and gave them a lot to think about here, gave them a lot of joy, you know, brought happiness into their life. And when they needed to make a decision, it was always good to hear from you. But they do this because they still care for you. They still remember connecting with you at possibly a young age. They do watch you, check on you from time to time, talk to friends about you, but they have not reached out to you. It's almost like they've turned their back on you here, because whatever they did in the past possibly was a little sneaky and or deceptive, and it possibly did hurt you, and you guys had something that was very stable, you know, as far as a friendship is concerned, and they have to pay for that, you know, and it was like you dealt with that hurt so well, you know. You were still nurturing, still caring despite of, and just kind of moved on and just dealt with that. That's what I have for you, Lee. They watch you out of love. They think on you a lot. Try to fix their life. They still follow guidance that you would have told them. Yeah. Cherie Lee, did I ring this bell? Trying to see if there's another spread I can do. If not, if we don't have any other personals, I'm gonna hop off here and record my YouTube videos. Finish up those oracle readings I need to finish up, and plan out the next ones. Still at 11. Sorry guys, I'm looking at the numbers at the top. I'm gonna do 2, okay? Anyone that would come in and catch this, anyone within the replay, if you like for your energies to be here, just give them to me energetically. You can also like, spread your energy around, subscribe, follow, all those. No, Joss Paper, Ancestral Money. That guy on there, I don't know his name, but he's the god of money. He handles all the financial things over in the spiritual world. I notice the difference when I manifest with them, when I burn them, just energy-wise too. So I'm going to put to the ancestors of all my viewers. To settle karmic debt. Slavery, debts, and wherever you see fit for your lineage. With real money, not the same. Because if you burn $1, it only equates to $1 over there, and money, the values just aren't the same. So if you do this, it sends them a larger amount here. Again, guys, readings are $10. Cash App TAK317. PayPal at the Aries Knowing. I'm going to put in for your love and protection. So just kind of be here, set your intentions, anything you want to send with this, just kind of, think that and kind of move that energy over. And this will kind of start it for you. So whenever you are ready, make sure that if you purchase any, you can purchase on Amazon, at your local metaphysical store if they have it. And then you can start burning, but this will kind of give them like a jump start here. You can also burn, I like to burn for lost and abandoned souls too, because even if you want to just be giving, for whatever the case may be. If they're able to have this to settle their debts, they're able to do more for their lineage, their family. If their family is still here on this earth and it benefits them and it puts them in a better position, that benefits us all because it makes the world better for us all to dwell in and to be. So, you know, I see you, King. '86. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know what you need, what question you have, King. So we're gonna do this real quick. You know, anything you all want to kind of send over to your ancestors, think anything you want to say, love, peace, guiding them, whatever debts you want to settle, anything they've done in life, anything that they need to be healed or freed from, sending them money along their journey for whatever they may need. I know when I found out about this, I was really stressed out, like, oh my God, I haven't done this. Is anybody doing this for my family? Fold towards you guys. Give with your right hand. That's the giving hand. And then I got the card that came out of my angel deck that said they're doing fine. So this is not by any means necessary. You can honor them in other ways. They get their healings and they know how to move kind of over there. But this definitely helps. I think they definitely appreciate it. I definitely noticed like a boost. So this is for all of your ancestors. I want to use this one kind of. Burn it off that flame. Pink candles all about love and stuff. Burning green, please accept. So they are accepting it. I don't know if you all can see the green flame or not, but when you get the money, you'll be able to see it. It's in there. I see it quite nicely. So let it burn all the way through. Dump it around the tree. You can bury it underneath the tree. Put it out somewhere in the earth. I don't know if you can release it in water or something. Look into that. But yeah. Appreciate all 12 of you in here. I'm glad you liked it. I'll probably be dumping this out tomorrow. Possibly before I leave. Guys are the Michigan area, come see me out at Crystal Treasures. Doesn't have to be. My phone's normally available. People can call like whenever. Really appreciate today. Today was good. Like shortly after I posted that, I got people interested in reading. So that was a quick turnaround. So I appreciate you guys greatly, and I hope that you all enjoyed your readings. Until next time. King, what did you say? I don't know yet. I just want to lock in your spot. Okay. Let me know when you know, or if you want a general or something like that. Amazon. You can type in Ancestral Money, Hell Bank, or Hell Notes. You can find it there. Metaphysical stores. I found that one at Crystal Treasures, and it wasn't easy to find. I just happened to ask one of the ladies, and then there was like I think there was two there, and we both went in and bought them. Like I got one, and she got hers a little bit later. But you can get online, and online they have like clearer notes that are like um, big squares, or like big squares, and you can write notes to them, things that you want to say. They have bigger bills, larger amounts of money that are bigger, and I think they go all the way up to like trillions and stuff. So there's all different kind of denominations and stuff on there. But that was just my starter. It came like this, and I got a nice little chunk amount in here before I need to kind of like reorder my candle. I've been burning it all day. I need to put it out. They say you're not supposed to pull them out, and I'm not strong enough to put it out with my what's it called? My finger. Stuffed it, guys. My other candle holder. I read somewhere that if you blow it out, they say that negative energies can enter in. What's not blue? Okay. Because spirits, I can tell you that now, spirits speak to the subconscious in signs and in symbols. So it takes you to be able to isolate yourself and calm yourself down to trust your intuition so you become noticeable of those signs and to educate yourself a little bit about spirituality and about how they personally communicate to you and what that means. That's why. So I got to pull no cards on that. They speak through signs and symbols, but we can ask how you can better understand those signs. I know it's confusing that they have to speak it like that or in riddles, but that's how they do it. I am American, African American, I guess you'd say. How can he better understand the signs and symbols that are sent? I want to tell you guys something. And this is why, when it comes to these readings, I will never, ever, 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 ever again. Yo no soy humbly, humbly. Because you're not aware, you're not paying attention, you're thinking too much in the numbers. The numbers just explain what is going on in your life, what is happening right now. So you have to understand what the numbers mean. And as I always say, when you see those numbers, pay very attention to the energy that you're in and what happens shortly after that seems spiritual or something that just isn't coincidental or be like, oh, how did that happen? You know, what a coincidence, stuff like that. Um, but I had this client, I did a reading for her, and she was a bit anxious because she was asking about something in the future. And it ended up going kind of haywire very quickly. I met her. We did the reading in person, but then afterwards, it was like texts all the time. And like I just wasn't getting back quick enough to her. So we ended up kind of having to part ways because the energy just got off. You know, she just didn't like the reading and wasn't very nice about it. What I said for her manifested when I said it was going to manifest for her. The signs, everything she saw happened, and it was like 2 months ago. And I'm just now getting the confirmation, like the night before, where everything was happening, things that I saw, all that was coming through, and she was very thankful. It was fine. And I'll be seeing her this week, you know, for another reading. So that's all great. But it was just more, and I knew I would hear from her, but it was more confirmation to me. Don't argue. Don't argue with your clients. And not that we argued, I didn't really argue with her, but like it didn't matter what I said because it wasn't happening right now. It wasn't giving her any comfort. So I just kind of had to wait to see that. And I knew I would get that confirmation. I thought it would come when my phone wasn't working, but it came right on time, randomly. And I knew it was coming. So I just don't question myself anymore. And I don't know where that came from. Oh, yeah, but I definitely wanted to like share that because that was like, sometimes it can get kind of stressful in the readings. I think I read for another lady a little while longer, and there were certain things she agreed with me on and certain things that she didn't agree with me on. But it all was just what she wanted to hear. You know, it was at one point, and she was still asking questions, and I'm like, well, are you going to believe me? Are we going to, is this going to work? So I don't know. It's just like, you know what? I just have to read what I see. And if you all get it or don't get it, hopefully I think you will get it when it happens, but it may not resonate with you now. You may not get it right now. I have people telling me readings I've done for them a year ago saying that certain things are still being confirmed for them to this day. So we don't know how far we're stretching, but if I see it and I say it, thank you, Spirit, 9 times out of 10, it'll happen or unfold that way, you know? And remember what I say. So if there's any guidance that I give you, you know how to apply it and you didn't just completely throw it out because you only remember the negative thing I said or what you didn't want to hear or, you know. So yeah, sometimes we all just kind of need to be calm, a little bit calmer. And that can be difficult too, even for readers out there. When you read for people, it can take a while. They'll have to get that reading where they may doubt you, but once they start to confirm for you, then they probably won't doubt you again. And that's not to say that you can never be wrong, but it'll also help you in your read so you won't be wrong as much because you won't be second guessing yourself because your sitter, the person you're reading for, doesn't agree with anything that you're saying. And it's like, yeah, you're not going to agree with it. You don't see it. That's why you came here. That's why Tyler's tarot. That's why he's always like, don't tell me no. Like I see it. Don't tell me that, you know. And I kind of get it. Hey, how are you? So just take your time with me, and with any reader that you read for, even if you don't understand what they're seeing, even if they're they're saying it in a very different way. Give it time before you completely write them off. And normally my reads come back pretty quick or whenever I say so, but it just depends. It can be a lot longer. Oh, you do? I think they're I think they're still on Periscope. I haven't logged into that Periscope in some time. But that's awesome. That's awesome, King. I didn't know you were screen recording these reads. Are the ones you want to keep. That makes sense. You do? Yeah. And it can be that way, especially as it kind of transforms for you. I still kind of deal with that, but I know that I'm a little bit more on a different scale now. And I didn't know if I really was, but sometimes when things happen and you handle certain things differently, it's like, yeah, I really did. I really did elevate. It was a long time coming, so it'll work out. And that comes in with just connecting with others and seeing how they do things and learning from them and falling in love with culture, your own and others, because it's all beautiful. I just try to remain open to a lot of things because after doing this, I realize that there's a lot of spiritual stuff out there, so you can't really negate anything unless you've proven it not to be true. Okay, King, let's jump into you. 6'4". I'm not gonna give out your year, but I got you. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. I think I got it though. Well, I'm fronting. I just got it the other day. It's in here. I didn't write it down the other day. This notebook is like almost out. Please allow me to be the channel. The logical side of you that needs to understand something that's spiritual. Like, how does this make sense? But that's the thing. You may not be able to. Sometimes you just have to walk out on faith and let things come together later. And even when it does come together, that's how you know it's spiritual. Like, it still doesn't make any logical sense, but it happened. So it must have been spiritual. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. Open me up to King Gemini. Warren G. 6'4". Messages. God is trying to convey that. Messages God is trying to convey that. You better understand these signs and symbols. You're not happy in combating with other people or being in competition with other people. Always having your guard up with them in those type of situations is not going to get you any closer to fulfillment. It's almost selfish of yourself because you feel like it lies there, or it lies in showing these people how more successful you're doing or how you're going to be greater in life to try to prove something to them. You don't want to get caught up in that. Your happiness is not where people are quarreling or where people are defensive or has tension there. I feel like it's a lacking character there here with the Strength card in reverse, because it's almost like you're allowing pride to get in the way, and that's why there's a whole bunch of tower situations that are going to happen, changes to the situation that you weren't ready for, but it needs to happen to restore balance to it, because otherwise you would have never separated from it, or you won't ever separate from it here. I feel like if you're not sleeping well at night, if your mind is overthought, it's because you put yourself, you're continuing to battle with these other people. And you've had a lot of new opportunities that can kind of change you, change your environment, change the people that you socialize with. But I feel like you didn't take that opportunity. You kind of held yourself back, maybe out of fear, like maybe that's too drastic. I shouldn't do that. Give it another shot. And you went in to try to overthink and try to work and see how these people or this situation fits in your life and in your plan in the future. Feeling like maybe you just need to be a little bit better. So you forgive other people and you deceive yourself without getting any truth or any clarity on these situations. You hop back into it with them here. And they just come and they suck your energy, and there's no kind of respect for anyone here. It's people saying, you know what, I'm not going to live my life this way, but I don't have anything that I'm abiding by. I don't have any other way of going about life. So I fall victim to the flesh. And it's really stressful. So I feel like the best way that you can understand them is that you need to kind of calm yourself and find some kind of emotional maturity and balance. I feel like you're a very giving person here, and that's great, but maybe you should hold back with a lot of things that it is you say to people here. You kind of have to release worry and just really be so motivated on and so calm with life because you know where you're going, you know what's coming to you here. Latrice, no P, because you know what's coming to you here. I do feel like you give to those that aren't as fortunate, trying to bring back some joy into their life, especially if they're dealing with stability issues. And I feel like that gives you joy. Yeah, if you know they're overwhelmed, you see that they need help, you'll do it. But I feel like there's still some kind of judgment or lack of appreciation that you receive here. People still don't always treat you the best here. Information comes out where they lie, but very quickly it is revealed. It's like you got to be careful who you give to. Let's not give foolishly here. Let's use our discernment here. Let's not worry about things that don't concern us and really just kind of feed into our own passions and our own desires and enjoy what it is we have for self. Because I do feel like you know who you can talk to. And if there's ever somebody that comes around and you're very mindful or cautious on how much information you give them, what it is they're prying for, those are people that you don't genuinely want to have an emotional connection with, and you don't feel that they're genuine with you at all. You feel like they want something or they lack some kind of stability and they only need your time and their money or whatever it is you can provide to them. You need to stop giving to them and just kind of only give to self and those that really care for you, because this is an in and out energy. They come in for exactly what they want and they're gone almost immediately after, you know but they have no focus in growing with you, no focus in paying you back or ever trying to uplift to that. They live in confusion here, and they're stuck in the fact that, you know what, I feel stronger when I'm with them. The connection that we have, that's why they're gonna help me, even if I am full of shit. They're gonna help me because we have a bond, and yes, the bond is definitely true here, and you feel that connection here with them. But they also feel like they have some kind of control because maybe in life they are a person of higher authority or can kind of keep things together. They're used to running things, so they rely on that connection, the love that they give to you to help them kind of move forward. They could even already be partnered with someone else, and they could be almost having an issue with their partner or their lover, and they're not offering love to them right now because they feel a lack of support from them. So they come to you to get what they need. You make them feel where they need to be, more manlier, possibly. If not more manlier, and it's a woman more in control, more assertive. And they know that you're going to be there because all they have to do is put on this front that they're a real good person, that they are about their business. And because you love them, you're going to choose them every time and help them through whatever it is they're going through, whenever they're feeling weak, because you know them at their best. A lot of communication comes in, you see it, you try to do what's best for them, you don't have any toxic ties toward them. However, they have ill intentions and are only thinking about what it is they want out of the situation and why they're here. They could be having a full-blown conversation with you and you can be feeling like you all are connected, and they're like, yeah, as soon as I get this from him, I'm gonna go do this and do that, and I want to da 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 da. Like their mind is elsewhere. They're here for a task. They don't know where they're going in life here, but they walk through offending people. Everyone they do wrong, they're able to be mean and very blunt with them and kind of get away with it and hurt their feelings, even though they initially started that off in the wrong. They're able to win that battle and acting like they're super stable and independent and they know where they're going, but they're completely unhappy, and it's never going to flourish for them if they're in that energy. Somehow that's how you can understand their signs. That's exactly what they're letting you know. And if you're not in competition with other people over here, it could let you know that this person comes with a lot of chaos and drama around them, and that's why you're not able to be successful to get what it is that you want. Especially if you continue to socialize with them and allow them in, there'll be some kind of change that will reset this here, you know you'll feel a little bit betrayed because you do have love for them, but this is someone that you're going to have to move on from and really close out that cycle here with the world card. Stop waiting on this to resolve peacefully. you know it's just causing you stress, and this person, don't let them stress you out because they're never going to be forthcoming and honest here. They're just a broken person with a broken home, broken support system here, and they like to control people, manipulate people. They don't learn their lessons. They do not heal. They know exactly where they're wrong at. They know when heartbreak is coming. They know when something is going to be difficult. They know exactly what's up because they started it. That's your reading, King. How we doing? You doing all right, King? Oh, you're so giving and understanding here and just trying to be fair. But if you're getting apprehensive about something and something's telling you don't do it, it's like, don't do it. This isn't the time to do that. This person isn't operating in the same space that you are. Because I feel like you try not to keep arguing. You try to wait for things to heal. But if you're never getting there with this situation, person, or individuals, it's because their heart isn't there. It should work very well if we all have the same goal in mind. I wonder if it's a bad thing. You can put the cards down. What do you mean? Yeah. Especially when they come in and they try to bring it towards you. It's almost like somebody coming in knowing what it is that they want, and they're letting you know that. Now let me see why they're letting you know that, why that is the biggest thing. Like what could happen if you don't see it. Because I feel like they send you warnings. Like a lot of times when you see these numbers and stuff, it's really good to pay attention because they send you warnings about what's coming towards you, letting you know, okay, it's time to use your intuition. You're getting ready to elevate. This could be a test coming. There's a shift coming. I knew with that wind being so heavy and everything going on in the world, I said there's about to be a huge shift. And I've been burning my candles all day. And let me tell you, there's shifts everywhere. A lot of things being cleared out. So I don't know if we're done yet. I don't know if there's more coming. But if you all are dealing with any changes or anything that should happen or witnessing it from other people, what's going on, we definitely are. Why is he, being aware of this? Why is he being warned about this energy? So you don't carry the burden on your back to make sure that you take a break from this situation no matter what happens and just allow yourself to be removed from it and to realize that you're not supposed to mingle with these people. I think you stress and you worry about them. This could be friends of some sort, people that you kind of get together with, doesn't have to be. But it's like you stress and worry about the connection that you have with them and how things are doing. And you really you probably don't even like to go in and hang out with them. You miss opportunities for that and just blame it or work or decide to work anyway because you don't want to get involved too much because you know it could turn bad. Very quickly here because you know that they're not true friends to you anyway, or they have a certain way about them when they get upset or when things happen, and it's almost like you can no longer trust them, or the support they have for you almost changes and they don't feel like they owe you an apology for the ways that they act. But if this person comes in, spirit sees you putting these burdens on your back and carrying it here, even though it's like you don't have the courage to kind of say no, and you don't want to be stuck up, but you do it. And what you really need to do is just take a break and wait for them to come in and give you guidance and say, you know what, I'm not supposed to assist here. And it can be hard just because of your pride, because I think you'll feel this strong urge to kind of jump in and assist and just take it on. That's what you've done for so long. But this will keep the pain and the hurt that you experience with them last a lot longer. As you try to come in and manifest and give your joys to them, you'll be let down because what you manifest needs to be for you, not for people who are not genuine here. It'll turn things sour and they'll come back and ask for more. And at this point, I feel like you'll be kind of blind to it. You may try to ignore them even though you know that they're coming. You may give them a little reply, but not give them an answer. And it makes what you're really working on get a lot further for them. And they have you exactly where they want you because all their desires are getting fulfilled. So they don't want you to take on anyone else's responsibility. That's why this is so big, because if you take it on, it can really hold you up for a period of time. There's something else I feel like you're getting ready to do. There's no confusion around it, and you need to have everything open and available for it when the time comes. Not dealing with other people's stress. They will recover their own foundation in due time. And if they don't, that is on them. They're going to reap what they sow in the situation. If they walk around trying to be sneaky with people and trying to manipulate them, they're going to get what's coming to them. They're always going to be a recovery. They're always going to be trying to heal. I think it's definitely financial and responsibility wise too. So you may feel like they're coming in to talk to you about their problems, but all of a sudden you jump in trying to help them figure it out. And where do you need me to step in at? And we just don't have time for that. It really doesn't interest you anyway, because again, it holds you. It'll be a never ending cycle. This person needs to step up and get some work ethic about themselves, go after opportunities for themselves. They have plenty of means to do it, but they've decided not to. Others have told them, hey, come on and do this, or if you want to get some money, or if you want to do this, come do this. And they see it, but they're like, nah. Because they got that opportunity, they feel okay to say no to it. They'll just catch the next one, you know? But really, they're in a low vibrational state. They don't want to work for themselves, pursue anything, put any of their skills to nurture anything. This has already been revealed or will be revealed. It's why they're so unstable and they run around. There could be someone in their life that's very supportive of them, but they probably give this person a lot of hell. This person waits on them, knowing that they shouldn't wait on them, knowing exactly what's wrong, but they wait on this person to kind of get it together. So that's why they're letting you know that you are not supposed to get held up by anyone else's issues right now. Nobody else's issues. You need to keep everything cleared up for you, because there's something else that you're going to go after, and it needs everything that you have to offer. Instead of manifesting for them just to stab you in the back, manifest for yourself to excel and go farther. That is, it's an end to you helping them out, because they'll come back for more. They need to recover, so they find the thing that looks most stable to them. I do. Absolutely. I have the angels ones out here, the angel answers, the one with the angel messages. I have my empathic deck out here, the psychic tarot out here, the moonology cards, and the lunar moon phase cards. Darn it. It was about you. I can't even show you this. Everyone needs me. I'm about to cut you guys off. Wish I could share it with you. Like, see, spirit knows what you're up to. Oh yeah, and I have the messages cards in the shadows and hidden truth. Like, spirit knows what's up and they let me know. Yeah, just kind of be quiet. I think you know too. I don't think you've ever really spilled, because you may offer your assistance, but you know how much of your own business you can tell them. Or if you're kind of suspect about how they feel, you kind of keep asking questions, but you know you need to be cautious when you pursue them. Those are signs. If your spirit starts talking to you like that, if you start getting like you can't share with someone that's asking you for help, but I can't let you know what's going on with me, there's something off in the energy between you and that person. Yeah, good. That's the signs they're sending you right now. Pretty good signs. I don't know how they were relaying that to you, but it was deep. Is it really only 12:19? I guess I did get on like around 11 or something. 11-ish. Yeah, it is 12:19. Who wants to raise their hands? We have 17 people in here. How many people follow me on Facebook? Put a 1. YouTube, put a 2. Twitter, put a 3. IG, put a 4. I just want to see where you guys are at. If you can't put any numbers up, let's change that. See, look at you. That's what's up. Number 1 supporter, thank you. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nobody's next right now. Hey JT. So if you're interested in the reading, they are open. $10, TAK 317, and PayPal at the Aries Knowing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the latest number I've been seeing repeatedly. That's good. Oh, is the latest number you've been seeing repeatedly? That's good. That's about things taking things progressing in order, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, so that's order being in alignment. If you continue to follow that, the next one is a 5. So there could be shifts and changes that will come in. It could be positive, it could be negative, but I think with it being 1, I think it's more positive. Of course, if you see all 3 5s, there could be some shift that's going on, or they could be letting you know of like a possible tower situation or some difficult change that's coming in. Okay, but as long as you see them all the way straight through, you know, like that in an order. It's all about your development, all about your growth. And 5s aren't always bad. You know, Hierophant is the 5, so it's change, but it's about like commitment and order and, you know, following something spiritual. You get to a 6, you know, you definitely made the choice to really get closer to your path. So those are signs letting you know what the energy is. Okay. Any question for the empathic, or you just want me to pull and see what I get? Cool. That's good too. It's all about development. I think with all those 6s, since they say that it is kind of like a devilish number, I think it just says if you want to tap in on that, just be mindful of addictions or getting attached to things that are unhealthy for you or energies. But 6 is a number about developing, you know, making decisions, have a choice, even um, getting on your spiritual path. Okay, I got you. I see you. 7's also about, you know, completion, luck, prosperity, making a decision as well, because it could lead to some sort of confusion here, options, you know. It's a spiritual number as well. 8, fast movement, rapid movements. 9 is like you're getting close to the finish line, because next is 10. There is fulfillment there. There's strife that also lies in 9. 10 is about completion, because you're getting ready to start a brand new cycle with unlimited potential here. Also signifies endings here, good or bad. Of course, they are more in depth than that. That's just like a cover over it. Number 2 is about self love. It's about awareness. It's about unity, developing. I don't know if it's non duality or duality here, but it is about duality here. Kind of coming together, but really facing truths about yourself. It's a really loving number 2. 2, 2. Loving number 2. Oh, good. Yes, it was. That's a good number 2, because 12, 12 comes together and makes 3. So it's about taking actions, about creativity, building upon things, creating things here. The 222 is all about unity, love, finding self. So it's a brand new beginning. I be reading numbers all day. When I see them, I piece them together, whatever order I see them in. So just see like what I'm going through. If I see like 434, it's about stability, building that partnership here into a stable ground here, something solid coming together, you know. It just depends on what it's for. What's 1224 now? That's a number that follows me and Mr. TAK. We see that number everywhere. We see it together all the time. He'll send it to me. So that's like our number for like love, creating. He always says we should play the lottery, but that's letting me know that things kind of are building together for us, coming together for us. 24 is a number of love, you know, unity, stability. So we see that a lot. 324, 1224, anything that comes up that equals that. We see it on license plate numbers all the time. I think it's on my key or whatever, how it's on there. And my old house kind of had that too in the address, so it was funny. But yeah, okay. So just find numbers that kind of follow you. There are reasons. I think my YouTube video, the Sagittarius video I did, when it got all the way, I think it's at like 10,000 views now. It was at 324, and I was like, oh look. And then I noticed my Pisces one, I think that one's at 12K up there. It hit those numbers like in that. And normally when it hits those numbers, those videos start to do really good. Or if I see them, when I had 324 subscribers, I was like, yeah, I'm going up. Now I'm like at 365, you know, so yeah. Sometimes you'll have numbers that will follow you for a while. I don't know. I know I have clients that I've met in the store that follow me on YouTube that watch them that I read for. But there's one girl, or one lady who found me on YouTube and she follows me on Instagram and she likes everything. And she asked about personal reads, but I haven't really marketed when I'm open on there yet. Um, I will once I grow a little bit more and I get access to the community tab and I can post. I will. But most of the people that I read for, they either find me on Groupon. I've read for them before at the store, and I get traffic on my Instagram. Not a lot on Twitter yet, but on my Instagram, on my Facebook. Yeah, that's good. Enlightenment, awakening. A lot of my repeated clients come though, like I've read for them in person, and of course, you all that I've had on here and other people that I've read for when I've started, I still read for them. But yeah. All the parties that I've booked have been from clients that I read for out at Crystal Treasures out at the store. And those were good parties. Good parties. My second one I read for so many people. I was like, how many more people is it? But they were fun. I mean, every read is a read. I still have to tap in, but they do good. A lot of readings is immediate satisfaction, but a lot of them I do get them where they don't see it or they don't understand it, and I just have to keep on reading and know that they'll get it later, and they do. So be passing these business cards out, be leaving my business cards at the little corner stores and the restaurant I went to. I've had some, not by the reads, but by their energy sometimes. I've read certain, yeah. It kind of lets you know sometimes when people are on YouTube and they're like, I don't know why my reads are sad, or why my reads are about love. When you do it in person, they actually get deeper, and you realize that people really do go through a lot of things, and that's why they're like that. People go through a lot of things: cultural differences, relationship differences. People live all different walks of life, and things that you wouldn't expect to happen do happen. That's the first thing I noticed. And it's a lot more real, and the energy is a lot closer to me than it is online. So I get a little bit drained a little bit more, or I can feel flustered by my day a little bit more. But yeah, and it's right there, right now. Need it right there, right now. But I do enjoy it. It actually helps me because when I get ready to do my readings at home, it's like I do it all the time now. So I don't really get nervous as much anymore, or anxious. Oh, I hope I'm going to do good. It's like we do this now. I just prepare and I jump in and I get it done. Let's get these empathic cards out. Just taking some of my decks out, adding some different ones in, because I have enough decks now. I can have decks that I travel with and decks that stay home, so I'm not always toting my little thing around. Thank you, Spirit, for that. My candle's almost low. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't really want to disturb it, but it's almost out. It will burn all the way out. But I try to be loving and helpful to everyone. It's a no judgment zone. We talk about all different kinds of things, all different kinds of things. There's all different kinds of walks of life out there, guys. So I'm very appreciative for the experience. Hi, how are you? For the experience, but it's definitely different. And if you readers out there, if you start reading in person for people that you don't know, be prepared to learn some things. Don't limit yourself. Don't think, no, that can't be, because it definitely can be, So just stay open to it, but it is rewarding. I enjoy doing it. I'm trying to see what next event I'm going to do next. There's a couple coming up in February, so the mind and not the body. My eyes are the most to my soul. So So the energies that are gravitating towards your aura right now, things if you notice things are getting kind of quiet or there's not a lot of fast-paced movement in it, I feel like spirit is preserving you right now so you can get ready. It's like winter, so you're right on time. So when spring comes, really summer comes, you're going to be able to flourish here. So it's about developing certain interests, kind of growing certain roots, growing certain knowledge right now, and you're protected almost like in a cocoon at this time. When it comes back to summer, you really step out knowing who you are and you are limitless here. A lot of things will start blossoming for you. Things that are being planted now are kind of coming in here for you here. Definitely by the time fall comes in, you're going to be harvesting a lot of those beautiful things, taking some in for the next winter here. And it all comes with being grounded here. You may feel a little exposed here at the same time because this is a light, this is a protection on your aura right now, something that is walking with you, that is guided with you. And that could be a lot of what you're going to be experiencing here currently, but it's getting you ready for what's going to take place next summer, next fall. Things could be quiet right now, but things are manifesting. They will make you very happy. People will be envious here, but I feel like they won't be able to touch you in that way. No, this is a personal reading here. Readings are $10. Cash App, PHA317, PayPal at the Aries Knowing. That's your reading link. But I appreciate you for coming in. We do have some free general reads. If you want to catch the replay, it'll be at the beginning. I broke them up by elements: water, earth, fire, and air. It's about finding balance. So you're ready to make those decisions, really resting up your throat chakra, because there are some mountains to overcome, and your voice is the key. That is your read. You guys are like seeing all my little stuff up here. Oh, Dahlia, I unplugged it because the internet was back on. You like the vice versa? I actually like the Light Seers deck, and I like the Secret Tarot. The Radiant, is always a good one here, and the Rider Waite is always a good one. But my go-to right now, and I want it to be kind of deep, is the Secret Tarot and the Light Seers. I was reading with the Light Seers for a minute, especially when I started off at the store. I haven't touched the vice versa, but I'm gonna pull that out. I need to go in and change out my decks. I'm gonna pull out the Everyday Tarot. We'll probably read with that here, and I'll probably travel with that deck. That'll probably be the one I travel with for a little bit because I want to read with it out at the store. I'm going to pull out the Spirit Within deck. We'll read with those too, and I'll probably take those to the store. Yeah, I'm taking those to the store. Just to read them. They'll probably be in rotation. I'll switch out a couple, but I'll probably read with them at the store, and then when I get ready to switch them up, read with them here, and then take some to the store. I'm selfish like that, guys. I like to read with them everywhere, but I need to. I have enough to do. So I woke up this morning and I was reading a lot of my candle magic book. Dematerialized? How did it do that? Did you leave it in the sun? Did it get in contact with water? I don't even know. I think it's all right for water. If you didn't do anything harsh to it and it just started doing that over time, it might not have been real. Ali, you know a lot about lapis lazuli. Why would it dematerialize? Oh, maybe it fell on the floor. What if that spirit in your house came and moved it? Like silly. This goes under the pillow. Really? How? Maybe you did something else with it. Did you check under the bed and stuff? Maybe you washed it. He was unprepared. He was in drawers. You had any animals? You did something else to it. What happened to his crystal spirit? You know where it's at. You'll find it when you're ready, when you're calm to find it. I feel, has it been like 8 months possibly since it happened that you just kind of forgot about it? I feel like it's a key to a lot of abundance that you're going to be getting, though, the energy that it kind of gives off. I feel, um, especially if you feel like there was a time, yes, no, 28th, especially if you feel like there was a time where you weren't really doing good financially or something, or that it was being jeopardized. If that got corrected kind of soon and things started picking up for you, it was from the energy of that. Yeah, super close. And you'll find it though in time. I think you just kind of forgot about it. Hey, welcome. It's in your home though. I think you'll find it here in time and kind of be able to move forward. I feel like it does kind of give you some kind of stress, or but if you've been sleeping a lot more, yeah, that's what I see with this Nine of Swords here. If you've been sleeping a lot more peaceful, it's because of that. But I feel like you kind of worry about it a little bit. It could be in one of 7 places. Yeah, I do. I do recognize them. It can be in a few places. Do I think you have it in the home? Yes. Was it on your pillow at one point? Absolutely. But it can be in several different places. You'll find it at one point and share it with people. How's that resonating, King? That thing that I was saying about the financial part, was that true? Where it was like you were doing all right, but maybe you weren't elevating, or maybe you went through something that was difficult and then it could have been restored already, possibly. Maybe shortly after you left it or lost it. Or maybe you counted it as responsible for a lot of the success that you've gotten. It does work. I feel like it's out of sight for a reason, for a purpose. You did give up on looking for it, but you'll find it. You know exactly where it's at when you calm down. Maybe after that storm is over, after you pass the test of the reading that we just done. That is not an answer, King. I just asked you like several different questions. And all you're gonna do is send me those emojis. Where's my answer? Oh yay. Cool. Yeah. Cool. I burned some ancestral money. I burned some candles today. I've been burning candles all day. Started doing some candle. I started doing some candle magic today. The first question was: there something financial? Well, now that you reached like a hit in finances, things were still stable, but maybe you had suffered some kind of loss or some kind of failure, or didn't get the success that you wanted in a situation. But things could have possibly it started to pick back up now. Possibly ever since you lost it. Yeah, it benefits it. Sage works good for that too, and really covering all kinds of smells here. Sage kills like certain bacteria and things in the earth. So, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Good, 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 good. So I feel like it's doing its work wherever it's at. This not in a long. Do you ever own that sexual? I have a sexual deck. But well, I don't know what you mean by own it. The second question: has it been about 8 months since you lost it? I haven't read with it in a while. We do in a while. We need to get back to our humpback, our what do we call that Wednesday? Humpback, it's hump day Wednesdays, our sexual reading days or something. We need to get back to doing that. Those will be fun late nights. I have a lot of time to kind of do those now, guys, because I have my iPad back and my child isn't here. Even if she had her own iPad, even if she was here Monday, Wednesday, even if she was here, if I had my own, I'd still be able to get on for you guys. But with her using it when she didn't have hers, it was just like she'd be like, "Why can't you use something else? Can't you find something else?" I'm like, I don't need to find something else. I have my own iPad. You don't have one. You find something else to do. I bought her a Kindle. She don't like that thing. It glitches. Might have been since 8th month, August. Okay, but I don't think it's been 8 months altogether. Okay, I saw 8 like walking away and giving up 4. Did you give up on it pretty quickly? Like, did you look for it a little bit and give up on it super quick? Like, whatever? Or did you look for a while? Winning Wednesday. Winning Hump Day Wednesday. Hump Winning Wednesday. I'm out of here. I gotta sleep. I mean, I love you, everything Lapis Lazuli, but I gotta go to sleep. Way to be dedicated, King. I appreciate you. I understand it. How long did you have it for? Did you have it for 8 months? It could have been on the 8th month. There's something about 8 and months here with that 8 of cups, and you just walked away to look for something new. You know, you'll find it though. I feel like it's hidden from you on purpose though. Exactly where it needs to be. When it comes to you, it'll be very clear. And you'll be like, oh, that's what happened to it, or something like that. He's like, yeah, I lost it in the middle of the night. I'm about to be looking all night for that thing. It was my favorite. I'm gonna start getting on it early. What time are y'all settling in for y'all nights? Or chill? Okay. Okay. How early would you all like for me to get on? I can get on earlier. You guys want me on that early? I mean, I'm here. I can get on that early. I don't head out to the store until about 11:30. But would you guys really want me on that early? 11 at night. Okay. And I can be on like later, but if I need to get on early so that people can catch me and stuff for the reads, hey, how are you doing? Um, and I don't mind also doing lives where you all possibly aren't necessarily talking or purchasing reads, but I'm just kind of like giving you some entertainment while you like start your day. Like we can do that too. If I do 9 a.m. reads though, y'all, because I'm not a morning person, we're not gonna go super duper late the night before on the day I'm gonna do those, so I can get up. But I have no problem getting on at 9 and then getting on again late at night and doing that. But like, if I'm on late at night, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna see me at 9 o'clock the next day. I could chill in the bed, especially when I gotta get running and doing some things like to chill, make me some breakfast and stuff. Yeah, they do. They work out pretty good. I'll skip around. I want to do some more stuff with you all throughout the day. I just feel awkward getting on, like, to talk to you guys or show you other things that I'm doing, and I feel like you guys will be expecting, like, reads and be like, oh, she's not reading. But we can do that. Would you all like to see, like, a day in the life of a tarot reader? Especially when I have, like, events or, like, a really busy, hectic day or something. Take y'all behind the scenes. I definitely want to do a tour of the store for you all one day, but I'll do it when it's kind of low, when there's not a lot of customers in, because it is a small store and I don't want to be like awkward, like I know I'm talking to you guys or I'm showing you guys something. I'm not really good at like video recording in public, probably because I don't really do it a lot. To close out on some oracle cards, we're gonna do the Moonology ones, guys. Yeah. It might be. What I can do for that is I can always ask. I do think at some point it could be something that I kind of like have up to record, and then when I do it, maybe you all don't see their faces, but kind of see the table of what I'm doing or something, but maybe not hear them have like music go over it. I will see if I have a client though, you know, who maybe be okay with doing one that's kind of out in the open. If it's okay, if they're all right with it. I'm gonna get kind of personal, so maybe not, but we'll see what we can do. Especially when I go to like when I do craft shows and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, if they're okay with it, yeah, that'll be fine. Even if you all like don't see the name or something or something like that, or can't really understand it, you know, something like that, I think will be okay. But we'll ask and make sure they're all right with it. I'll kind of know who I can do those things with. Um, or if it's a client that I have her come on and share whatever it is that she would like to share about her readings and stuff. But just kind of see me like a day out at the store, what I do in between the day, how I prepare, anything else that would go on throughout my day, when I chill, when I work, how I work, what I'm reading, what I'm doing, whatever. We'll see. I've been thinking about it. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Please open me up to the energy of the collective. All in the broadcast need to come across the replay. The message that we have for the fire element. The message that we have for the fire element. All right, for our fire element, it says your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So how bad do you want it? What are you willing to jump through to it? Whatever it is you're committed towards at this time, it is being put to the test. In your relationships, partnerships, the romance side here, the water element, your emotions. It says your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. So this can be in work, working with others, trying to build something here, building rapport with customers or whatnot. For the earth element here, how grounded you are, your resources connected. It says be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. So whatever it is you're trying to elevate here within your foundation or within your life, you have to push these things forward. You have to create these opportunities. And then what we have for the air element, your logic, how you're thinking right now. It says surrender to the divine, full moon. So for this new cycle, it is not a time for you to be in control or for you to understand everything, for everything to make sense to you. Just surrender to the will of the divine and allow things to unfold naturally. Make the first move. Your hard work is paying off and your commitment is being tested. So definitely stay focused, but don't try to control anything that you cannot. For the spirit, at this time, adjustments are required. Third quarter moon, so you will have to adjust and rebalance certain things to stay on the course that you want to go in on here. It says expect a powerful change, new moon eclipse. So it can definitely come with some kind of surprises. I do hope that you all enjoyed this message. If I can stop in tomorrow to give you all like a brief quick on my day or a brief message or something like that, I will. It will be kind of maybe short and sweet if I pop on. I'll be at the store tomorrow probably till about 4 o'clock. When I come home, I'm probably not going to get on my live because I just don't want to do it on the days I go out. But I will open up my phone lines and I'll put it on my Instagram and on my Facebook and Twitter when I am. And you all can call me today, just how some of you did. Send over your payment for the readings and we can go ahead and get you all taken care of. But other than that, the next time you all see me will be on Wednesday here. I should be home. I don't have any appointments or anything thus far yet, so I should be home and maybe we'll do a couple of readings. Maybe we'll sneak in a hump day one and then do our regular late night chill. We can do whatever we want to do for the most part. Y'all know how readings work. They go wherever we go. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Get some rest.